2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
That's a great look at our location tonight, the home of the Suns here in downtown Phoenix. Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Suns finally broke a decade-long playoff drought. Devin Booker says it's been a long time coming. Basketball and life relate to each other, and that's how I grew up. It's through basketball. I kept my head down, kept working, and it finally paid off. Kevin, is that deep enough for you?
Yeah, I love it, and I love that team, David. Thank you. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Hassan Whiteside.
The blocks just aren't coming for him nearly as much as they were a few years ago. I think he's lost a little something in terms of that intimidation factor and that ability to change the game with his interior defense, and that's too bad.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. Then there's Karis LeVert, and it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Duarte in at the shooting guard position. And for Phoenix, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Nader in at the 3 slot. Well, here we are, Clark, at the midway point of the season. Lots of guys banged up. Is it hard to decide for a player when to play through an injury and when to sit?
Yeah, you know, so many factors to consider there, Kevin. I mean, is the injury going to get worse by you trying to play? Is it a matter of pain tolerance and you won't do any additional damage? So that's the delicate dance you're trying to figure out when you're considering playing while not being 100%. The biggest one to me is obviously, is it a long-term impact if you continue to play?
And there he goes, Booker showing off the vert.
Now, here's McConnell. The kick out to Sabonis. Duarte passes to McConnell. Just 4 to shoot. Takes it from 10. Jump shot is good.
T.J. McConnell.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. They went to Indiana for their last meeting with the Pacers and came out with a win.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
Paul working around the defense that time to get a close shot inside.
McConnell passes to Turner. And here's LeVert. Lets the 3 fly. It goes out of bounds. That one off LeVert. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Paul outside. Pass to Crowder. Over Sabonis. That one a little long. Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Pass to Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
What fun would it be to play with a guy like CP3? I mean, if you get open, he's finding you, and his leadership skills are unquestioned. That guy would be a joy to play with.
Now, here's McConnell. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Now the pass to Turner. Yep, it counts.
Confident in the paint. Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns.
It really was a bitter end to the 2018 playoffs for Myles Turner. Fouled out in a first-round Game 7 loss against LeBron and the Cavs. Unhappy with how things ended, Turner turned to a new passion.
And it's Ayton missing.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Here's McConnell. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. McConnell's got his second bucket tonight. For Turner, Clark, that passion you were just talking about turned out to be a healthy one. Yoga.
Kevin, how about this? Can you imagine going into a yoga class and seeing a 6'11" NBA player striking poses? But becoming a yogi has worked out for him. It's paid dividends. Since that 2018 offseason, Turner's really raised the level of his game.
Here's McConnell after the made shot from Jay Crowder.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's foul number 2 for him. Ish Smith, he's checked in for Indiana.
Ish Smith.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, back to Paul. From deep three-point range, the offensive rebound, and he gets the bucket.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
LeVert the pass to Sabonis. Sinks that one from the post.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Booker with it. 23 points for him the last game against Dallas.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game. Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Sabonis feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. LeVert kicks to Smith. A miss that time would have put him up. The Suns leading. Booker outside. And he lays it straight in.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
Now here is Smith. He's coming off a 13-point game against Golden State. From 13, and he drops that one in.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Now here's Booker, guarded closely. Pass to Crowder. It's rebounded by Indiana. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Phoenix. Booker outside.
Pacers foul. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Paul. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas. To the paint. The shot's good from McGee.
Hey, there's a reason why he shoots such a high percentage, guys. I mean, he picks smart shots, high-quality shots, and close shots that he takes.
Now, here is Smith. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Duarte passes to LeVert. And it's Smith, top of the key. 5 on the clock. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
His first personal
You know,
foul.
he's developed a reputation as a pass-first player, but Smith is a capable and consistent scorer, too. Takes a lot to slow him down.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Phoenix.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Free throw good, Smith.
And, you know, Smith, the former Demon Deacon, he's a savvy veteran whose passing and shooting really can frustrate opponents.
Now here's Booker. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. That one, no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And here is Turner. He's coming off a 19-point game against Golden State.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
That's tipped. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Turner's got his second basket of the night.
This is all you can do. I mean, Turner's height, length, skill level, and he's got confidence now. That all allows him to score under pressure.
And Whiteside with the basket on the assist from Payne. And the Suns lead by 1.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Here's Brogdon. Turner trying to free himself up, and that one's good, Brogdon.
Taking the contact like the pro he is, it's clear Brogdon is tough to intimidate when he's looking to score.
Here's Payne. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
LeVert the pass to Sabonis. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
That's his first.
One of the attributes Sabonis has is he's excellent at drawing fouls. I mean, even when the contact happens, he doesn't let it affect his shot.
And a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability, but everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Sharge checked in for JaVale McGee, and it's Johnson in for Nader. And Sabonis, no good on that one. You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you athletically, but he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical to win those battles.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first personal.
Can't afford to be too handsy with Sabonis. He's very good at forcing the issue and getting these calls.
I think a lot of people expected great things from Sabonis purely because his father was the stuff of legends.
Yeah, Greg, you're right. His dad, Arvydas Sabonis, is one of Europe's all-time basketball greats. But Domas has really lived up to that legacy as far as I see it. I mean, he's a star in his own right with multiple all-star selections to his name and perhaps a few more in his future. Hey, you got to think that expectations are always high for Sabonis as the son of one of the all-time great players. But you know what? He consistently has made his own mark and delivers outstanding performances.
And Sabonis drops them both. Suns trail by 3. Payne dishes to Booker. Shoots it. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And you know, at 6'5", Brogdon is a threat to dunk it now. You've got to respect his height, and he gets up pretty good, too.
Payne passes to Whiteside. Booker outside. Kicks to Sharge. Over Craig. And again, it's the Suns missing. Pacers leading by 5. Smith scanning the floor. From past the arc. Drops in the tray. Smith's got 6.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and If you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
A nice shot by Booker.
And the intelligence. Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
And it's Smith missing. And Whiteside's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 6.
2 minutes.
And Booker kicks to Payne.
2 minutes.
Back to Booker. Puts it up from 17. And a little luck that time, but it drops. 8 points for him.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Lamb, who's coming off a 13-point game against Golden State. Payne finds Johnson. Down low. Whiteside against Craig. Whiteside, good.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Indiana's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
.107 left in the first. Lamb, good.
You know, wanting to get better at shooting the three ball, Lamb, the key to improving is the confidence you gain from putting in the work to get better.
Now here's Payne. He had 15 points last outing. And Booker kicks to Payne. 6 to shoot. Back to Booker. There's the 3. That one's not going to go. And Indiana will come the other way. Here's Lamb. Payne grabs the board. Suns trail by 5. Sharge with it. He's picked up by Lamb. Sharge dishes to Payne. Pass to Whiteside. Johnson outside. Shoots the 3. Hands it from downtown. 11 seconds left to play here in the first. Brogdon looking it over. It's good from about 19 feet. Brogdon's got 6.
Good trickery that time with the ball by Brogdon. Nice finish as well.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Pacers up by 4. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today, Chris Paul opening about how his team works together.
With anything, whether it's business, work, relationships, whatever, it's communication. And I think that's something that we're doing an amazing job of right now. And that's communicating, talking through things, and making sure, even when it gets tough, that we continue to communicate.
And With this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Backcourt pair, Payne at the point with Booker beside him. Cameron Johnson is out there with Sharge. And it's Crowder in at the small forward position. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. Chris Paul checked in for Devin Booker.
Chris Paul.
The Suns trailing. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Passes it to Saric. Now Payne. Here's the three. Craig pulls it in. Here's McConnell. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
Boy, you got to do a lot more than that to stop Sabonis now. I mean, he is used to overcoming aggressive defense.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. I've been asked to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow. Kevin?
I love what he's about, David. Thank you. McConnell kicks to Sabonis. Paul against Brogdon. And the wide open shot from McConnell. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. McConnell's got his third bucket of the night. Now Payne. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And it's good, 2 points. Payne's got 4 this quarter. And Big Ben's roles have adjusted Clark in today's game. You take a young Clark Killer and put him in this style of play. What adjustments would he make?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin. I would love to play this up and down, wide open style of basketball. I'm just not sure if I'd be athletic enough to make it happen, but it is more of a face-up rather than post-up game. And maybe I could be part of a small ball lineup, creating havoc with big guys trying to guard me on the perimeter.
Paul passes to Johnson. Crowder kicks to Johnson. 5 to shoot. The pass to Saric. Paul with the 3. It's good from long range. Paul's got his second bucket of the night.
That possession nearly gets away from him, but then here comes CP3 to the rescue.
Timeout called the Pacers.
And the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Suns. DeAndre Ayton comes in for Johnson. Here's Turner. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Tipped away. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
Pacers ball.
And the Suns making a change here. Nader's checked in.
Nader.
Indiana's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. McConnell passes to LeVert. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
You know, guys, with good size and length for his position, LeVert can convert tough baskets. You know, I think of Karis LeVert as one of those guys capable of going off on any given night for big numbers. He has that kind of explosive ability offensively.
And that one misses.
And that explosiveness of LeVert. We've seen it on nights when he gets hot and becomes unstoppable.
Greg, how about that game in 2020 when he went for 37 points in the fourth quarter and overtime alone? LeVert's a player that doesn't know the meaning of the phrase heat check. He can give it to you, boy.
McConnell against Ayton. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Payne up top. He's covered by McConnell. Payne looking around. All against McConnell. Paul dishes to Ayton. Here's McGee. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
McConnell passes to Duarte. Now here's LeVert. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Golden State. Over to the wing. Payne passes to Ayton. Paul outside. Bangs home the trifecta. And now a 3-point Phoenix lead.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
McConnell with it. Chris Paul covering. McConnell against Ayton. Just 5 on the clock. LeVert inside the line. No good off the back of the rim.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
They get it again. Payne off target at the rim.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Back to McConnell. Pass to LeVert. And that's a foul called on Abdul Nader. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
McConnell with it. He has 7. Pass to LeVert. Lets it go with a 3.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
And here's Payne. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Smith checked in for Torrey Craig. Payne gets a wide open look. Releases from the wing and drills it. Payne's got the lead up to 5 now for Phoenix.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Paul against McConnell. LeVert from outside. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And the Pacers with possession here. The Suns getting the bucket. Will it go? And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Got to give LeVert credit. I mean, not allowing the defense to shut him down, using his length to get his shots off inside. Well done.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight. Some changes for Phoenix. Whiteside comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Devin Booker in for Cameron Payne. And the free throw drops for LeVert.
You know, Karis LeVert had a few surgeries before entering the NBA, but took kind of a unique step in writing an open letter to NBA GMs telling them physically he'd be ready for the league. And you know what? He was right.
Now here's Booker. 8 points for him. Knocked away. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Here's McConnell. Lays it up and banks it in. McConnell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
That one drops for him.
Ball's quickness on the drive, too much for the defense. They just can't find a way to stop.
Timeout called the Pacers.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
The pass to Booker. And it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Ayton finds Whiteside. Just 5 to shoot. Fires for 3.
Boy, the quick feed of Smith there, making his presence felt on the defensive end of the floor.
Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now here's Paul. He's got 10. Booker the pass to Paul. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And it's Smith missing. And Whiteside's got the ball here for Phoenix. Here's Nader. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. The Pacers making a switch here. Lamb's checked in. Indiana on D. They trail by 1. Here's Booker. Back to Whiteside. Turner with the steal. LeVert against Ayton. LeVert the pass to Duarte. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here's Phoenix. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Here's Turner. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. LeVert with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Boy, LeVert's showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
2 minutes.
Bounce pass from Paul.
2 minutes.
Booker outside. There's the triple. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Here's Duarte. 11 points for him in that last game against the Warriors in San Francisco.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Phoenix making some changes. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Whiteside. And it's Crowder and for Nader. The Pacers also with a sub. Brogdon's checked in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Ayton is a player who Greg occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Now here's Johnson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And it's a 6-point Phoenix lead. Now the Pacers with it. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside to Brogdon. Misses the 3.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Passes to Paul. Here's Ayton. 23 points for him the last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
Fires, high post, and it's sent back by Turner.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
4th team foul. Substitution for the Pacers.
12 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now Brogdon launches it. That shot off. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick, what's your analysis of how your defense has done so far?
Well, they're getting too many open looks at threes. We're lucky they're missing a few. But, you know, with this team, they stretch you out so much. You got to be really alert. You got to pay close attention to the details.
Rick, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Pacers trail by 6. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Pacers. In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. It's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Duarte in at the two-guard spot.
I love how Sabonis focuses in and maintains that concentration. Very good at taking on the aggressive defense.
Indiana shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Suns leading by 3. Booker outside. Here's Ayton. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Ayton's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
You gotta give Ayton credit. This guy is solid at keeping his balance even with the contact.
The pass to LeVert. Takes a 3. Cranes the three-pointer. LeVert's got 10 points.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Turner against Booker. Paul outside. Shot clock at 5. The jump hook kept alive. The second chance effort. And Ayton with the layup. He's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's McConnell. 9 points in the game so far. LeVert from outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Crowder kicks to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Here's Nader.
Suns foul. Abdul Nader. That's his 4th.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
McConnell against Paul. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. It's LeVert on the wing. Defended by Crowder. Shot clock at 6. The shot no good by Duarte. Phoenix leading by 4. Pass to Ayton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
It's his first trip to the line.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
The first one falls. Cameron Payne's checked in for Phoenix. Ayton hits them both. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. McConnell passes to Sabonis. Back to McConnell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. McConnell's got 11 points.
Nice feed. Just like his dad, Sabonis is an excellent passing big man. The passing gene was passed on.
And it's sent back by Turner. And that one's good, Ayton.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
McConnell scanning the floor. Passes it to Sabonis. Shoots over Crowder. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 4 points. The basket there from Sabonis.
Embracing more and more responsibility each season, Sabonis very comfortable being a big-time scorer for this team.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Can't get it to go. Now 6 of 12 from the floor. To the wing right side. Here's Duarte. It's good. And now just a 2-point Suns lead.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Turner against Booker. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Myles Turner.
And love how fearless Booker can be. Even the foul doesn't deter him from finishing off his business.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
The Suns making a switch here. McGee's checked in. Free throw good, Booker.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Now, here's McConnell. 11 points in the game. LeVert finds Sabonis. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on JaVale McGee.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
And it's the Suns with the ball. A 2-point game. Now here's Payne. He's got 6. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Booker with it. 16 points for him. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. 5 on the clock. That's good from Payne on the assist by Ayton. Payne's got 8.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Timeout called the Pacers.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Here's Duarte, and you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Pacers have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. The lead is 2. Inside. And the layup is good. Ayton's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
McConnell against Ayton. And McConnell gets it to go. McConnell's got 13.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Now here's Booker. He's got 16. Ayton up top. Back to Booker. Over Sabonis. No good from Booker.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
McConnell finds LeVert. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got his 6th assist on the night.
You know, these are exactly the shots, guys, the coaching staff wants LeVert to take because they know it gets him going.
Now here's Booker to the inside. Here's Ayton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 14 points for DeAndre Ayton.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
McConnell passes to LeVert.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Crowder kicks to Payne. Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Back to McConnell.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to as a priority to improve.
And the first one drops.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Whiteside comes in for JaVale McGee. And Dario Saric subbed in for DeAndre Ayton. The Suns have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Now here's Payne. He's covered by McConnell. No good from Booker.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Well, it's one of the things most fans don't notice, but Malcolm Brogdon, Greg, is one of the best free throw shooters ever.
How about had a year where he shot 93% from the line to lead the NBA, and for his career, just about a 90% shooter. That's a huge advantage for a point guard like Brogdon, a guy who handles the ball late in close games.
Here's Booker. The Pacers making the shot. He dishes it to Saric. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
Now here's Lamb. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. To the middle. Here's Sabonis. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Payne passes to Whiteside. He kicks to Crowder. The shot. Can't nail the jumper.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Now, here's Sabonis. After the miss from Jay Crowder, Sabonis with the bucket.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Count the basket. Payne's got 10 points in the game. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. The pass to Lamb. That three off the mark. The Suns trail. Outside Crowder. Shoots over Brogdon. Knocks down the 10-footer. 6 points for him. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's going to nail mine.
Brogdon. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
How about that? Malcolm Brogdon throwing it down. He doesn't do that a lot, but he did that one with force.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Cameron Johnson's checked in for the Suns. Paul comes in for Devin Booker. And a change for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Phoenix with the ball. And here's Payne. He's got 10. Ball's knocked loose. Now here's McConnell. T right on him. Sharge outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Karis LeVert.
I like the way Dario Saric plays so hard down low when he gets inside. Really good at drawing fouls because he's physical and aggressive.
And that one falls from Saric.
You know, the toughness Saric possesses is really pretty impressive. A guy who lost 6 teeth in a game one time and kept on playing. Wow.
Smith checked in for Indiana. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Brogdon kicks to Turner. Smith outside. Back to Turner. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Turner's got 8.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Johnson. He has 7, and they recover it. Smith against Whiteside. Second chance shot. The rebound by Brogdon. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Pacers. It's a 1-point game. Here's Smith. And there it is for him. 11 points in the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Payne. 10 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. 18 feet out. Pacers with the rebound. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Suns trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Payne kicks to Johnson. Pass to Whiteside. The 8-footer. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. From deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. It's been all about Domantas Sabonis for the Indiana Pacers. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. Back right after this. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Look, you can score, but we're getting seduced into a shot trade with these guys. We don't want to do that, all right?
And, you know, both teams are clicking right now, Greg, but Coach Carlisle, you heard right there, knows that defense will be crucial if they want to win this game.
Spot on, Kevin. If they can get a few stops, I think they're going to be in really good shape.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. They got Whiteside. Chris Paul is out there with Payne. Then it's Dario Saric, and it's Nader in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Down low, here's Lamb. Got a piece of it. Now here's Payne. He's guarded by Brogdon. Payne passes to Whiteside. Back to Payne. Pass to Nader. It's tipped. Clock at 4. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take the ball. So for the Suns, DeAndre Ayton comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And JaVale McGee subbed in for Dario Saric. Ball against Smith. To the paint. Here's Craig. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal foul.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
And he can't get the first one. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. They shoot again, and the layup is good. Craig's got his first 2 points.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Now here's Paul. Inside, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
Taking 2 shots.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Indiana.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for Cameron Payne. Ayton hits them both.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Brogdon against Booker. Now here's Brogdon. Not a lot of room. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Suns trail by 3. Al Paul passes it to Nader. To the paint. Here's Booker. Drops in the layup for two.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
On the pass to Craig. Turner with it. That's to Brogdon. Now Smith beyond the arc. And they'll get another chance. Here's Craig. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Here's Duarte. Lock at 6.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Aiden can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Here's Nader. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Second team foul. At the line for your Suns, Abdul Nader. At the line for 2.
That one drops. He ties it up. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Now here is Smith. Here's Turner. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And the Pacers lead by 1.
Tossing around that 250 lbs, Turner going right through the contact.
Here's Booker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Booker's got 20. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Ayton against Smith. Over Ayton. And the rejection by Ayton. Booker outside. Suns moving the ball around. And Ayton throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that, but has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Stolen by McGee. Paul surveying the floor. Pass to Nader. Now the dish to Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
So it's Phoenix now. McGee dishes to Paul. 5 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Booker with no one around, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
And with Booker's mechanics and confidence, you're always going to assume he's going to make that.
Smith against Paul. Smith kicks to Turner. It's Brogdon, top of the key. Buries the long-range jumper.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Ayton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Myles Turner.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without fouling.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Pacers. That one is no good.
And Kevin, when we talk about new age bigs in the NBA, one of the first I think of is Myles Turner. Here's a guy who has led the league in blocks, but can also stretch the floor.
Here's Duarte. Good, nice job down low.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Nader lays it up off the glass. And the Suns lead by 3. In 2018-19, not only did Turner lead the NBA in swats, he also shot almost 40%, Greg, on his threes.
And you go back just like 10 years ago, you'd never think we'd see players with the skill set of Turner. But this is how the game has evolved. And guys like Turner are just so valuable for teams to have.
Now here's Turner. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Boy, tough trying to match Turner's intensity. I mean, once he's committed to scoring the ball, you're not stopping him.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Here's Duarte, defended by Booker. To take the lead. The shot no good by Duarte. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. They lead by 1.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Duarte passes to Sabonis. Pass to Brogdon. And the shot is good. Brogdon's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, with that strong body and good size, Brogdon's able to finish through contact.
Ball against Brogdon. He blocks it again. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
To the middle. Turner inside, defended by Paul. So they take the lead.
Myles Turner. And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Suns have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the 4th quarter. Terrific shooting. Ball against Brogdon. Paul outside. There's the pass to Booker. Or the 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 7th assist here tonight. Indiana trailing here. Here's Duarte. Pass to Sabonis. Brogdon outside. They get a hand on it. Unloads from 13. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Paul passes to Crowder. Sabonis with the ball. Out guarded by Crowder. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Duarte. Craig passes to Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Duarte. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Passes to Booker. Down low. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Now, here's Craig. Duarte passes to Turner. Fades. Off the left rim and out.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the 4th, that would have been a big bucket for him.
Booker up top. He's guarded by Brogdon. Booker the pass to Ayton. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
And the Pacers call time here. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said, you're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on those shooters a little more effectively.
Thank you, David.
Boy, Karis LeVert reads defenders very well. This guy is an instinctive offensive player.
At the line for the Pacers, Karis LeVert, 2 shots.
And the free throw drops for LeVert. And so he makes both from the line.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Brogdon against Paul. And there's the pass to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the 4th quarter. Ayton finds Booker. Lets it go. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
2nd team foul.
Indiana's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Brogdon with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Boy, it's clear why people are high on Brogdon. His ability to take over on important possessions, outstanding.
No good from Booker. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Pacers. It's LeVert with the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
Booker with it. He's picked up by LeVert. Pass to Crowder. For three, Booker. The shot, no good. So Indiana will take it the other way. To the inside. LeVert the pass to Brogdon. Pass to Duarte. Jacks up a three. Cranes it from downtown.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
And the Suns call time. They trail by 5. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 45 seconds left in the game. Booker against Sabonis. They get the rebound. Ayton. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
He is a great kid. I love to see this from Ayton, stepping up in the big moment, letting his talent take over.
Here's Duarte. Passes it to LeVert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Indiana, another 3.
Suns timeout.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And the Suns call time here. They're trailing by 6. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers. Coming onto the court for your Suns, Hassan Whiteside.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. Twelve seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Indiana, Malcolm Brogdon at the line for 2.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And, you know, the 2016-17 Rookie of the Year continues to impress. Brogdon is a valuable role player who does a lot of things well.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Smith outside. Suns keep it alive.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
So it's Indiana picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Myles, you and Sabas are hard for opponents to deal with. Is that a winning combination?
Most definitely. I got to continue to keep being aggressive, especially on the rebounds. And, Domas, of course, is going to do his thing. So we got a good tandem going.
It's a great 1-2, man, and it led to the win tonight. Congratulations. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.